vision is simple. This should be the first generation in history
who are out of school. Our target by 2015 is that to bring
Here's what I would love to see happen in Korea. You know, Axel von Trotzenberg, one of my vice presidents, is from the Netherlands. And just about every person in the Netherlands speaks 3 languages, right? And they're not the same languages, right? So I would love to see Korea become the Netherlands of Asia, right? Now, you know, there's been a big commitment to learning English, but I think it'd be great to try to learn, if everybody learned 3 languages. And you know, it doesn't matter what the other one is. You know, I speak more or less 3 languages, and I learned my 2 other languages, literally Korean and Spanish, after I graduated from college. Right? And I almost couldn't believe when I met all these people from all over the world. I almost couldn't believe that I went all the way through college speaking 1 language. Right? I had forgotten all of my Korean, so I had to come back here to Korea at Yonsei University and learn Korean from the beginning. You know, now it's great because when the Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and I travel together, we speak Korean to each other. No one can understand what we're saying, and it's great fun. But here's what I would say. Let me take a step back and widen the perspective just a little bit. Tony Wagner is one of the great education professors. He's at Harvard, but he also taught and was a principal for many years. And Tony Wagner has been doing research on what it takes, he calls it creating innovators. What are the key elements of a child's growing up, going through school, going to college, that seem to lead to great innovation? And he talks about 3 critical issues, 3 critical traits that he's found: play, passion, and purpose, right? So the first thing he talks about is play, right? And play meaning exploring different things, you know, not necessarily structured playtime, but play that you can explore different ideas, you can fail at things, you can try to make things. And, you know, if you're studying till 11 o'clock at night, it's hard to have time to play, right? But he thinks that play is a critical part of creativity. The second is passion. Passion meaning you really got to spend the time. And passion is not, I'm passionate about this or that. Passion is spending the time to see what you can do consistently over a long period of time. But he argues that play and passion don't lead to real innovation, don't lead to real creativity, unless you feel that the thing that you're committed to has a purpose, has some purpose that's bigger than yourself, you know, connected to. For me, it was fighting poverty. That was the thing that really transformed my seriousness about my own studies and about my own work, was seeing the kind of poverty I saw in places like Haiti, right? So that was it for me, but he thinks that that everyone has to be playful and try things out and fail, have passion, and find a purpose, right? Now, I would add a fourth P, and something that I think Koreans do really very well in is persistence, right? A whole body of research suggests that your IQ, your intelligence quotient, as measured by the tests we have, doesn't change much over the course of your lifetime. But the thing that can change, and change pretty dramatically, is your ability to persist, to have discipline, to delay gratification, and keep at a task. You know, some people have argued that it takes 10,000 hours to achieve mastery, right? I think that play, passion, purpose, and persistence are four things that almost universally will lead a person to be very successful, to be very effective. Now, going abroad, I think, well, you know, the good news is that you can get a fantastic education right here in Korea, right? You can. But I think, given the demographics, that Korean young people should think in the most positive, hopeful, optimistic way that your job market is the world, right? And you can develop the language skills so that you can actually do it, right? Now, I'm so proud of the three students who stood up and asked the question today in English. And that's really the key. The key is to go out there and keep doing it and practicing it. And over time, working hard to get better, right? So if I were to summarize all the things I said today, is one, first and foremost, my goodness, I'm so impressed with what's going on here in Korea. The fact that the PISA scores entering the workforce and the PISA scores exiting the workforce, the differential is just about the highest in Korea, meaning the skill level of the young people entering the workforce is much higher than the skill level of the people exiting the workforce, and the skill level of the people exiting the workforce is itself very high. So there's great stuff going on. Korea is the number 4 country in the world in terms of patents, right? And it's ahead of Germany, which is number 5 in the world, by a factor of 3. Korea has 3 times more patents than Germany, which is number 5. The ability to work very, very hard, long hours, persistence, I think it's tremendous here. But I think that it's important for the leaders in Korea to maintain a healthy paranoia about what the next phase of growth and development is going to look like. Right? And that healthy paranoia should lead to really tough discussions about what you do with your educational system.
We had a very intelligent and exciting discussion with President Kim. And in particular, we appreciate for President Jim Yong Kim's wisdom to embrace such a broad and deep vision and a new insight for the brighter future. Let's have a big applause for President Kim Yong.
나에게 성공이란 무엇이 되는 것이 아닙니다. 이 세상에 무엇을 해야 하느냐를 생각하는 것이 저의 성공입니다. 이 말이야말로 김용 총재가 말하는 글로벌 인재의 조건이 아닐까 싶은데요. 꿈을 꾸되 꿈을 이룰 구체적인 방법을 고민하고 그리고 이 모든 것을 실행에 옮기는 것. 그게 바로 세계를 무대로 한 여러분의 꿈에 한층 더 다가서는 길일 겁니다. 자, EBS 신년특집 오늘 여기서 모두 마치겠습니다. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.